I adored my wife. I still do, in a way, though the version of her I loved, the one I trusted completely, no longer exists. I used to think we were unbreakable. 10 years together, countless shared experiences, laughter, tears, and quiet nights that felt like ours alone. I never imagined she could betray me, not intentionally, not in a way that would make me question everything I believed about us. It happened on a Tuesday, during a drive I'll never forget. We were running errands, the car quiet except for the low hum of the engine and the occasional soft pop of a passing car. I had the radio on, low, playing something gentle, hoping for a moment of peace in a week that had been relentlessly busy. She was scrolling through her phone, fingers moving fast, eyes flicking across the screen. I didn't pay much attention at first. I trusted her. I always trusted her. Then she laughed. A soft, amused laugh, the kind that makes you want to lean over and ask what's funny. But when I glanced over, my chest tightened. She wasn't just laughing, she was reading messages. Messages from a man I didn't know. I should have looked away, I should have pretended I didn't see it, but curiosity, that dangerous impulse, got the better of me. And in one fleeting moment, the illusion I had built around our marriage began to crack. "Who's that?" I asked, voice careful, casual, trying to hide the surge of dread in my chest. She startled, the phone jerking slightly in her hands. "Oh, it's nothing," she said quickly. Her eyes flicked to mine, and for the first time in years, I saw hesitation there, a flicker of something she wasn't ready to share. "Nothing?" I pressed, keeping my tone even. "Seems like it's got your full attention." She laughed nervously, trying to cover the tension. "It's just someone from work, a friend." But the way she said it, the way she avoided my gaze, didn't match the word friend. I felt a pit open in my stomach. I didn't want to believe it. I wanted to trust her. I loved her. But something inside me, a subtle alarm I hadn't heard before, was screaming that this wasn't just an innocent friendship. Over the next few days, I tried to convince myself it was nothing. I watched her, listened to her, tested my instincts against reality. And then I noticed the little things. The extra care with her phone, the sudden defensiveness whenever I asked about her day, the subtle smiles that weren't meant for me. I confronted her one evening. We were in the living room, quiet, the children asleep upstairs. I tried to keep my voice calm. "I saw the messages in the car," I said. She froze. Her face went pale. "Ryan, I didn't mean for you to see that." "Then explain it," I said, my voice steady but laced with pain. "Because right now, it looks like betrayal, and I need the truth." She sighed, sitting down heavily on the couch. For the first time in years, she looked small, vulnerable. "It's complicated," she whispered. "I didn't mean to hurt you. It wasn't like that." "Not like what?" I asked, gripping the edge of the armrest. My chest felt tight, and my hands were shaking. "It started as just chatting," she said, words tumbling out. "Compliments, attention. It wasn't intentional. I didn't plan for it to go anywhere. But then, feelings developed. And I didn't know how to stop it. I'm sorry." The apology hung in the air, heavy and insufficient. My heart felt like it was being crushed in slow motion. I realized, in that moment, that the woman I thought I knew, the woman I had adored unconditionally, was capable of hurting me in ways I hadn't imagined. I didn't yell. I didn't storm out. I just sat there, letting the truth settle over me like a weight I couldn't lift. "I need space," I finally said. "I need to think about what this means. For us. For me. For everything I believed in." She nodded silently, tears brimming. "I understand," she whispered. "I don't know if you can forgive me, but I hope you can." The days that followed were a blur. I slept little. I replayed the car ride, the messages, her words, over and over. I questioned every moment of our marriage. Had I been blind, naive? Did I miss the signs? But slowly, amidst the heartbreak, clarity emerged. Love doesn't blind you forever. Betrayal shatters illusions, yes, but it also forces you to see reality. And the reality was that I had a choice, to let this break me completely or to reclaim my life and dignity. I confronted her again a week later. "We need boundaries," I said. "We need honesty. We need counseling if we're going to fix this. And even then, trust isn't automatic. It has to be rebuilt, step by step." She agreed, tears streaming freely this time, guilt etched deep into her features. "I'll do whatever it takes," she said. I don't want to lose us. And that's when I realized something crucial. Betrayal doesn't have to end a marriage. It doesn't have to define you, but it does force a reckoning, a confrontation with truth, a reevaluation of love, and the painful process of rebuilding what was broken. Months later, the messages stopped. She was open, transparent, making choices to repair the damage she had caused. I remained wary, cautious, protective of my heart. And slowly, cautiously, the adoration I once felt began to return. Not naive, not blind, but informed, tempered, and aware. That day in the car shattered the illusion I had held, but it also gave me the chance to see clearly, to decide deliberately, and to rediscover the foundation of a love that could survive, even when tested in the harshest ways. Betrayal hurts, there's no denying that, but clarity, truth, and resilience, those are the tools that let you pick up the pieces and decide whether what's left is worth saving. And for me, despite the heartbreak, I realized it was.